morning. This is Dr. Marta 13 and this is
Raven.
And today we are going to
Pesta Ubin.
where we will discover some of the paranormal history of the islands. We have some special guests with us and we'll take you through the places that we are going to visit today.
So strap on your fedora and do you have your whip with you?
My what?
Whip?
My whip? Why would I need my whip?
That is Indiana Jones reference, my friend.
Ah, right, okay. But yes, let's go and discover Pulau Ubin like how explorers would.
Yes.
So here we are on the way to Pulau Ubin. We took the ferry from Changi Ferry Terminal. The boatman will take 12 people at a go. Now, upon reaching Pulau Ubin, we were greeted by Pesta Ubin, which is a month-long festival that celebrates the culture and diversity of Pulau Ubin. Also inclusive in Pesta Ubin is the Tua Pekong Festival, which venerates Tua Pekong, the local god of the area, as well as the lesser deities which accompany him in the temple. So we rented bicycles and we tried to find our way to the German girl shrine on Pulau Ubin. And we were off on our way. We were accompanied by some friends, one of which is a former islander. He used to live on Pulau Belakang Mati, which is now Sentosa. And he told us some paranormal stories about the islands, stories which mainland Singaporeans may not be so familiar about. When you were living on the islands when you were younger, did you hear any stories about hauntings, paranormal events or mythical beasts at all?
Yes, sure, from my grandfather. The story about the boy lost in the jungle at the Mount Serapong. This boy is a scout from the Singapore school and go there for camping. Then one evening suddenly disappeared from the camp. So after find out, somebody will take him away. That means we call the Malaysia is orang bunyan. So go to the forest there in the Serapong there. Okay. Then a lot of search and look for these people until midnight. Then all the island people helping and look for this. Then after that is they call the bomo. Then call the bomo, find out this boy is taken by orang bunyan. So the only way to bring him back is to pray and let this fella come down from the mountain. But don't call his name. If you call his name, he will disappear straight away.
Oh.
So what happened on that evening, the boy is come down with the orang bunyan down, or we look, according to my grandfather. Then the mother, he cannot wait till the boy come down to the shore. Then call his name in the sleep.
So was he eventually found?
No, until today.
Oh my goodness.
Then I think my age was 5 years old. Then my grandfather tell the story. And the place still there is a Mount Serapong where the golf course is there. And the tower of the Singtel, the satellite tower is there. That is a real area that is a boy lost. I can't remember the name. Forget about the name. I think his name is Rasul, not be wrong. Yeah. He's a Singapore scout boy from the school, go there for camping. Then he missing.
He's from the mainland.
He's from the mainland.
He's from the mainland, but he got lost on the islands. Yeah. Okay.
The island, the place is facing, now is Singapore Coast Guard now.
Coast Guard.
Last time is the Navy there. That's the area.
Oh. When you were younger, when you were living on the islands, did you take let's say, did you go to the other islands or you just pretty much lived on your own island?
No, we go because we got a family stay in the St. John Island. The Skijang, Skijang, then Pulau Buku, then Semakau. So we're traveling to visit our family. So mostly the island people got all family in the other island. Then I still have a cousin still working at the Kusu Island. He's a caretaker of the Kusu Island.
At the shrine, at the
it's one
Keramat, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He take care of all the cleaner of the island.
Back then, how did you used to travel between the islands? By sampan or is it like a ferry or something?
We travel by sampan from the Belakang Martino Sentosa. Then we take a sampan 30 cents. Or we also got the Navy. The time with British Navy got the ferry. Then we got a pass. Take the ferry go to the mainland.
Here's a little bit of history about the German Girl Shrine. The German Girl Shrine was erected post-World War I. Apparently, during that time, a lot of Germans and other Caucasians settled in Singapore. They have since become part of the Singapore Eurasian community. The German Eurasians hold surnames like Neubronner, which is quite familiar in Singapore. So legend has it that around the time of World War I, just after World War I rather, there was a German family living on Pulau Ubin. During summertime, they wanted to return home to Germany for a summer vacation. Their young daughter did not want to follow them because she wanted to stay behind to play with her village mates. Upon their return several months later, they discovered that she had unfortunately passed away. Several stories include that she died of cholera and that she fell down a cliff. The story is unclear how she died, but what happened was the villagers set up a shrine in her honor. She has since been known as Datuk Kuniang, which translates to feminine goddess, female god, and they pray to her for many things such as prosperity, just to get the blessings of the area. A little known fact, and this may be controversial and may not sit very well, but this shrine, Datuk Kuniang or the German Girl Shrine, is also famous with bookies, punters, professional gamblers who go to her to ask for winnings, usually via 4D or Toto numbers. So here we are at the German Girl Shrine. We made some offerings to Datuk Kuniang to show respect for her for protecting the area. Okay, now if you take a look at how Datuk Kuniang is represented now, it is represented by a wooden figure, which some say look a bit like the wooden figure found in Kuan Yin Ma temples. Now, this was quite recent because Datuk Kuniang was previously embodied by a Barbie doll. How did the Barbie doll come about? Legend has it that previously there was an urn with Datuk Kuniang's ashes in it, and people would worship that, would pay respects to that. All of a sudden, in the 80s, it disappeared. As a Singaporean living in Australia around that time had a dream that Datuk Kuniang spoke to him and asked him to bring a Barbie doll to Pulau Ubin. And he did. He brought a Barbie doll there. And since then, it had become Datuk Kuniang's main body, her main avatar. We suspect that the caretaker might have changed the body from the Barbie doll to this wooden figure simply because to prevent the Barbie doll from having wear and tear. Because it is indeed Datuk Kuniang's main body, and therefore maybe he would like to protect it from further wear and tear, so he might have kept it in a safe place and replaced it with a wooden effigy. After giving her the offerings, we started to do our little investigation, okay? Now, some people have asked us, why don't you do the investigation in the shrine? Why did you do it outside? Well, for the simple reason that if you do it in the shrine, it is highly disrespectful. If you will not go into a mosque or a church and conduct EVP and EMF readings, why would you do so at a Taoist shrine, right? So we did it outside the shrine. And we had our EMF ghost meter. We tried to see if there are any spirits outside the shrine who would like to communicate with us.
So why aren't we getting any results?
There's a few reasons that is interference. Some says that in the day the spirits doesn't react as much. Actually, we have quite a few evidence online that if you look at it, they do communicate in the day. It's just that the energy is not right, or there is interference.
Because it's competing with human residual energy.
Yeah.
It's competing with the sunlight and
Yeah.
the heat as well. So it doesn't come through as strong.
So in the night we don't have human interference, we don't have other interference. So
So what you said that is at night better than the daytime.
Yeah,
When
at
you
night.
communicate
Yeah.
with this spirit.
When it comes to collecting data, night is sort of like less noise and more signal comes through.
yeah.
On top of that, we also tried to get some EVP. Raven's friend, Matthew Bockelman, recorded a audio clip for us in English and in German, knowing that Datuk Kunyang was of German origin. So you try take a listen and you try to see if you can hear anything from the sound clip. Here it goes.
And then you can start to tarik. Then you know
And
ratu.
then so speaking,
Oh,
Spraken Mitzi, Nick Schaden. We mean no harm, we just want to communicate. Was is die Namen? What is your name? Es gibt es jemanden, der mit uns kommunizieren möchte? Is there anyone who wants to communicate with us?
Till we see you next time, here's Dr. Mata 13 and
This is Raven.
signing off. Goodbye.
Bye bye.